What's up, you guys? It's Peyton here, and today we're talking about some dreams I had from 7 p.m. January 8th to 5:42 a.m. January 9th. So here are the 3 to 4 dreams. I really don't know how to split this up because you'll see in just a bit. Like one of the dreams I feel like was like the same, like just one flowing dream. But I don't know if it was just one big dream or if it was like two little parts that like I was like awake between, or if there's like a REM cycle in between the two parts. Um, you'll notice a theme in these 4 dreams, obviously, once you listen to them or if you do. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this like 5-minute video. Okay, so the first dream was the first dream started off in my grandfather's bedroom in Wisconsin. I recently just got back from a vacation there. I got back on January 3rd. And so this dream started off basically, I was in my grandfather's bedroom, not bathroom, bedroom. And we were just like chilling, just talking. And I think what happened was I fell asleep for a while and then I woke up. And then he was talking about getting the spot for me, and I was like, well, it's 11 at night. That doesn't make sense to get it this late. And then he was talking to Winter, and he was saying something. I forgot what he said. And then a little bit later, I heard this. So if you don't know Monsters University, you might be like a little confused about this next scene. So this next scene in my dream, it was like there was a TV, because there is a TV, and obviously my grandparents do have a TV in their bedroom, or in my pop's bedroom. So the TV was on, and it was on Monsters University, but it only played this one scene, which is basically there's this guy named Kyle who goes through the tunnel, uh, and and the scene was I heard Kyle, um, and it goes, yeah, woohoo, hi mom. Hi, Kyle. So that whole part of the scene played on the TV as he was going through the tunnel or whatever. I don't know how that scene played out. It sounds like one of them's in a tunnel. I don't know if it's one, both, whatever. So that happens, and then the dream either switches, or there's a cycle of sleep in between them, in between these two dreams. If you guys don't know sleep cycles, you have light sleep, non-REM, REM, deep sleep. Then it repeats. So I don't know if I don't think I really woke up. Yeah, no, I only woke up once during the night, so it couldn't have been a wake up. So it might have been a another sleep cycle before I had this one. So this one, I was in the house, still the same house, and I was in the kitchen this time, and um, this dream was based around my grandfather collecting a bunch of animals, because he used to have a bunch of reptiles and uh, stuff in the 80s. And this dream is actually based on like true events, kind of from back in the 80s. So back in the 80s, my grandpa had a green anaconda, which he traded for something I forgot. It was like 7 foot long. So that's what this dream's kind of based off of. So this dream, he had a green anaconda. It was a little baby, and it kind of felt like a toy, like one of the snake toys, but like it was moving around. I was handling it, and it almost bit me. And then he mentioned about like euthanizing it or something. I was like, no, no, no. I'm gonna stay here for a week, and I bet, or no, I said, I bet you this animal will be tamed out in a week. He's like, oh, okay, or whatever. Really short dream. And then this next one, um, I was in BFN, bumfuck nowhere. Sorry, YouTube. I know YouTube doesn't like the cussing, but that's the only swear word I'll say. Um, so what I mean by that is I was in the woods. I was near a river. Um, just in the middle of nowhere. And there's these group of teenagers, and they got a app, but it's a Ouija board app, and they're playing with this app on their phones, and they're asking the spirits a bunch of questions. And I'm kind of like a third person in the stream, which means like I'm just kind of standing in the background just watching. I believe that's third person, but I'm not sure. So I'm third person in the stream, and they're asking a bunch of questions, and there's like talk of like death and like how how they will be like negatively affected by this or whatever. And then they were talking about like some dude who did this, and it was so powerful he had a heart attack from the spirits or whatever. It was weird. And then it it was like I was watching these kids just doing what they were doing, and they were doing this for a while, and then the Ouija board was like, "You will see a plane crash," and then everyone got scared. I started to get scared a little, I think. And then I think that's when they talked about the whole heart attack thing. And then there was more talk about, death and all that. And then I walked over to these kids and I'm like, hey, let's go to the nearby church and, like, so they can help you guys out. And then we just teleported to this church. It was about the size of an office, like a standard kind of cubicle, like a conference room. Something like, it's a little bit bigger than a office cubicle. And we're in there, and then we're talking about snacks, and then this lady, she's like, group one, you can go up and get your snacks, and that includes you, Charlie, or something. So I think my name was Charlie in the stream for some reason. And then we got snacks and all, or no, we didn't get snacks. I was like, is group one us? And then the dream kind of ended. And then so it's kind of weird how, like how these dreams, like the order, because now we are in Chicago Airport, the Chicago O'Hare International Airport, in this fourth dream. Now this is when, see, I believe, okay, so I woke up one time at 3:09 a.m. and I went back to sleep, and I believe that's when I had this dream. So I believe I was asleep for the first three dreams, or I woke up at 3:09 and then had the second pair of dreams. So, yeah. I woke up at 5:42 and I've been up ever since. What time is it? 8:22. Okay. Try not to wake my sister up, but who knows. Anywho. Alright, the fourth one. So we were at O'Hare. We were past security, and we were waiting for my flight to arrive. So it's kind of funny how like I was in Wisconsin for a trip, like I did back in December to January, like I had or was on whatever. And I was going home in the stream, and this security guy walks over. He's like, "Hey, you got black seed oil, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "We need to look at that again." So he takes the bottle from me, looks at it for, I don't know, 5 minutes, gives it back to me, and there's no top. I'm like, "Hey, there's no top on this." And then he's like, "You just didn't do anything." He's like, "Okay, I'll go find it." And you never did. And I felt the bottle, but I could feel the bottom of it, but in the real one I couldn't. And then and then I heard like an announcement Chicago O'Hare is a no smoking airport or something. One of those, airport announcements that plays over the speakers. Anyway, um, then trying to think. Okay, then my grandpa's like, "Hey, you can get on the plane yourself, right?" Or he's like, "You can get on the plane on your own, right?" And I didn't say anything. It's like it's only 7 steps away or something. And I think I was like a little worried about the plane ride, like if it was gonna be good or whatever. And then I was about to go to the plane, and then I woke up. So those were my dreams I had last night. Bunch of good ones, pretty funny ones. Oh, there was one thing I forgot in this first stream. So in the first stream, during the time like before the whole Monsters University scene, my grandpa talks. Or I woke up and my grandpa's like, you know, me, your dad, and Vanessa and Grandma, we all went on a trip once, and we slept like rookies, and then we got up and went back to sleep or something. It was really weird. I don't know why I said that, but yeah. Weird little dreams. First time I went to bed at 7 in a while. I usually stay up really late, but yeah. Those are my dreams. Thank you guys for watching. I'll probably do a live stream later. So, peace.
Closing title, not show, okay, button, ops 30.2.3.